Pretty good. Can you speak a little bit?
Can you hear me?
Better. It's a little bit. Let me turn my phone up. There you go.
You got me now?
Yeah.
All right, very cool, man. Yeah, it's a real honor to talk to you, man. I've been a huge Motley fan for years and years, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you're very busy these days. You got a lot of stuff going on. Let's get into the fashion line N6 by Dragonfly, it's called?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about that. It's designed after the tattoos that you have?
Well, what happened? I met a guy named Edward Data who owns Dragonfly Clothing. We were talking about how it'd be really cool to create a whole line that was based just, starting just based on tattoos. So we started with the 4th shirt, sold out. At an age of 16. People started coming back and saying, look, we need full collection. Top, jacket, shirts, all kinds. We're like, wow, this is real, it's really fun. People really see what we're doing. So then the people came back and said, how they can it's like you do it when it's like.
Right.
So it's just kind of starting to take on a license. So it is really cool. It is based just on tattoos, but basically we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're trying to put a different make a rim on it.
All right.
Because everybody pretty much wears a lot of the simplest stuff. Everyone likes jeans or pants of some kind, or top, jacket. You can redefine a little bit, but you're not going to just all of a sudden come out with something with huge differences. And the way that I think that our stuff is different is that it is based on lifestyle, but it works across the board. I mean, teenage girls all the way to bikers wear the stuff because it's not really more about the imagery of tattoos, not really,
Right. And these are like the designs are from your actual tattoos on your body, right?
The line that took off, we used right off of my body. A lot of the pieces off my body. We still do here and there. The beautiful thing about tattooing, it's the inspiration, is tattoos, have such a long history. And you could go as far back as you want to go, and you're going to find tattooing, and you can use it as inspiration for different lines of clothes. You have an Oriental-inspired series, you have tribal, biker, 50s, 60s, 70s, the 80s rock and roll style. It's fun, so depending on what we're creating, we have a lot to draw from, and we're like on a girl's shirt, create something kind of like this.
Right.
For a guy's shirt, we might use more of the hardcore version of tattoo.
Very cool. And is there any particular tattoo artist that's particular that you'd use in a lot of his work?
No, we're creating all new stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're creating all brand new stuff, and we have a huge room full of graphic artists, as well as we're hiring new people. We're actually hiring tattoo artists who are graphic artists.
Cool, man.
Well, to help us create that. They think it's a legitimate thing to it. I mean, a lot of times, like directs, they look at a piece like this, and they cut a picture out of a magazine of a 1950s panther on the side of an arm.
Right.
They kind of like this, a tribal in it.
Right.
A real tattoo artist develop it is obviously keep it better.
That's cool, man. Now, when was the last time you got some fresh ink on you?
I got the ink I got my fifth done a while ago.
Oh, yeah?
Right, about a year ago.
Do you have any skin left?
My back's done. My right leg just about finished. My left leg's totally open.
Oh, cool.
So I'm good to go.
So you got a whole empty canvas.
I got a whole empty canvas, yeah.
Cool. Any ideas for the leg yet?
I don't know. I'm kind of at the place of tattooing where it used to be Stan. I got it's gonna be dog that's wrapping around some dagger. He's gonna represent this
Right.
stuff. And now it's like You know what? I just feel like the fucking cool. Like, how about just a bunch of nautical stars with weights to that? What'd that be? I don't know, but I just like it. Cool. I do look cool, and I think you get to that place with tattoos. That kind of with the clothes, just fun.
Right, right. That's what was cool about you've been in the scene for so long that fans actually got to watch your tattoos grow.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's cool. You can see pictures, early pictures when you didn't have much on your arms, and now you're all sleeved up.
Right, right.
It's awesome.
I guess there's really not a better person to represent a clothing line based on tattoos.
Damn right, man. You're definitely the best one for the job. Now, you also are working on the book, the Heroin Diaries.
Heroin Diaries, that's correct.
That's awesome. How's the book coming along? Is it almost finished?
Well, because it is diaries. Right, right. So they are finished, but what I want to do is kind of we're putting a cohesiveness through it, going back and a lot of times when under the ultimate pain and when you're in all the situations that I would be in heroin stages, the thoughts are don't make it to the minds in paper. And that's some of the most that's the creative beauty of it. But that's unlike being just like a memoirs of just kind of scribbling. We're kind of putting it together, cleaning it up. This is what was happening. This is kind of what it was about. So that we're finding there's a thread through the whole thing, which is really interesting. And I get to kind of the thing that big VH1 want to do a special on it.
Right.
Because I don't want to give away giving away the punchline.
Right, right, right. Yeah. Now, although I read, that you did live a life of heavy access and tons of chicks and the wild parties, this diaries doesn't totally glamorize that time in your life.
It's absolutely not. I mean, it is there's a few different ways to look at it. One is there's a bird's eye view of a story, a year in the life of. And then there's also a up close personal view of addiction. And you can actually get in and go, wow, and so this is what this drug does. Right. This is what drugs do to you. And I'm not a sober cop, and I'm not an AA Nazi. I'm a pro go get loaded guy. I think it's just what it was at that time. It's valuable in the sense that it covers many different aspects. It could be just outrageous, like a William Burroughs noir.
Right, right.
Like junkie, or it could be how depending on your headspace where you're at in life.
Right, right on. Now, like I said, you really lived and the whole band lived the sex, drugs, and rock and roll lifestyle to the maximum. And now there's books and movies that are chronicling your history. When all is said and done, do you think that you will be most remembered for the ass-kicking music that you made, or for the wild, over-the-top lifestyle you led?
Well, I think just like a Miles Davis, for instance, Miles Davis, wow, he was he played against the grain. He just really pushed the envelope in jazz. But he was a wild man. And that's why he did. And I think that you'll find that with Bob and Crew. They'll say, like,
Cool, man. Right on.
a lot of creepy shit. It was kind of all rolled together. But was it for what we did, we probably would not have created what we created. Right. Who knows what we would have created more in that.
Right on, man. And now you got the Dirt Confessions of the World's Most Notorious Rock Band is set to become a movie in 2004. You must be excited about that too.
It's very exciting to see your life laid out in pages in to New York Times bestseller. And then having a company like Paramount MTV go think like it applies the right writer, go get Rich Ropes, triple act, right behind script together, or the see this the story of rock and roll, story of survival,
Right.
And I think that it's a story of brotherhood. I think that's the it's kind of like it could be basketball guys that went from nothing, or it could be race car drivers, or it could be people that won the lottery or the lotto. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
It is what do you do with too much?
Right, right, right. Exactly. And you know, when you watch like the behind the music on you guys and stuff like that, you really get that sense of the brotherhood that you guys had and coming up in the scene and doing it all yourselves and then just you know, the whole story is just incredible. Now Johnny Knoxville is set to play you.
Well, he's said he was interested, and I thought that was pretty cool. She did have a meeting. He to be in the movie Jackass. No, she did like it too.
Oh, cool. Is there any ideas on the casting yet?
No, that's the hard part.
Right.
That's the part that kind of almost it scares. Take an account or a manager, or, a groupie or such. They don't have to be so cool. Visual, um, character. But when you're talking about somebody like the Bit Viewer, they gotta represent.
Right, right on.
That's hard. That part was scary.
Do you think you'd be better off going with an unknown actors to play you guys, or go with definitely
All around that, and I guess right now what I'm to do is just let the script finish and approve
right, right,
before we get it.
very cool. Now, also you have tons of stuff going on. You got the Brides of Destruction with Tracy Guns and John Corabi and everybody else. How did this band all hook up and get off the ground and stuff?
Well, Bride to Destruction was basically um, me and Tracy first getting together and saying, we miss rock. Bands that just kick fucking ass. And, we knew something that we're really good at. Let's get together and do what come out of it. It's a lot of fun. And it just kind of grew, and we found this unknown singer in London and ran. Yeah, I think that big rock star
Cool.
got the big boy, full by 25, open-minded. John Corabi comes in, he's a great rhythm guitar player. He's also a lead singer, but we're not using him in that position. But obviously our vocals are amazing.
Right, right.
John in London, and then our drummer Scott Coogan, who just got off tour with OTEP and to the end of Swap. He's like there's drummers out there in the form line. One is Tommy. I've been very fortunate to know Tommy.
Right.
Taylor Hawkins, Scott Coogan in that all party team. Amazing drummer, and you don't need singer.
Cool.
So we've got this ability to crank out this nasty rock and roll that's got amazing ultra great musicianship, and it's a lot. It's basically the bottom line is we're just having a lot of fun. We were asked to open for Mundane and Taproot.
Oh, nice.
Went over amazing with their crowd. They have finished the tour. You could sort of we just kind of were testing the waters.
Right, right.
And then there's a couple major tours coming up. He's gonna have to do it. He's going to have a record done yet.
That's awesome, man.
You know.
That's awesome. You freaking yeah. I read that you also said that you haven't felt this good about a band since Motley.
I have. This is like since the beginning of Motley Crue. It's got that same energy.
That's awesome, man. I mean, if that doesn't say everything, then I don't know, what does.
I mean, it's real.
Yeah, man. That's cool. Now you guys are in the studio and working on tracks for a record.
Yeah, we fixed about 30 some songs.
Wow.
We just have to kind of pick, what's gonna happen here.
That's cool, man. There's definitely no slacking on the songwriting, huh?
No, I mean we got we're Nova. Nice. I'm very, 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 very on.
Cool. Definitely very motivated. You got a lot going on.
Yeah, the Saliva song that I wrote is fantastic.
Yeah, right. That's the latest single, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, man, that's an awesome song. You penned it.
there's a lot of songwriting going on, a lot of production things coming up, and I'm a father of 5, and it's a very full life.
I'll say.
And re-releasing the Motley Crue catalog.
Right. The entire catalog's being reissued.
Box set, DVD, greatest hits. So
cool. Is there any chance to get Vince and Tommy and everybody back together again and do a reunion?
I'm interested in doing a reunion if everybody wants to do it in the 100% at their best, like 1989.
Right.
Go out and call it a farewell.
Right on. That would be awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. I think we should knock the the chop one more time behind the boogie and call it a day.
That would be insane, and that would be definitely the right time to do it.
I agree.
That would be insane. Now we always hear a lot about Motley Crue. Like we always hear a lot about you and Vince. It was just on the TV show, and Tommy Lee, has all his things going on in the media. But what about Mick? How's he been? What's he doing these days?
Mick is the rock.
Right.
The solid, always been there, and it's like reflected in his guitar playing. It's not as bullshit. It's not as good being out pushing. Mick plays guitar. That's what Mick Mars does on this planet.
Right on.
And I love that stuff.
Yeah.
He's so real.
Damn right, man. He's the coolest. That's awesome, man. Now, you're playing with Saliva tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down and jam with them.
That's awesome, man. And you're gonna obviously sit in on the tune you wrote with them.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that or maybe do something else.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. You gonna sing or just jam out the bass?
I only sing if I have to.
Cool, man. Man, now I'm real glad you took the time, man, because you've been there, you've done it all from the top to the bottom. You've done it all. What are your goals now after the clothing line drops and after everything happens and the Bride Destruction album drops? What's next?
To try and juggle it all. It's going to be a lot of work. It's just as much work to do something and have it be as successful at it. Right now, there's so many great things happening, and if they all start being successful, I'm sure I'm going to be able to balance just as well as it was.
Right on, man.
I have a lot of fun in life. I have a lot of fun being creative. I have a lot of fun after on the innovation about how things work. Would I really encourage everybody, life full of.
Yeah.
And I've had a very full life, very.
And you're rocking just as hard today as you.
Great opportunity.
Damn right, man. You kick ass, Nikki, man. I'm real glad I got to talk to you.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, thank you, man.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, man. Take care.